What up, Detroit? Welcome to the Spivey Show. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. It's the Spivey Show. The Spivey Show. We gonna have a good time. It's the Spivey Show.
Yeah. What up, though, Detroit? What up, though? My name is Tommy Spivey, and welcome to another episode of the Spivey Show.
Yeah.
And you all know my is your mic on?
My mic is on.
Oh yeah, that's on.
I'm on low vibrations today.
Once again, y'all, it's our co-host, your favorite auntie. Y'all know her, Miss Niecy Cam.
Yes. Auntie Niecy, I'm back.
Yes.
I hope y'all was praying for me. I was sick.
We was praying for you. We missed you last week as well.
I even had no voice. You would have heard me. I'd have said, good morning.
Good. Yeah, you had.
How you doing? I'm good.
Well, it's good. It's good to have you back on the show today.
It's good to be back.
Good. Well, welcome back, everybody. Y'all know this is the Spivey Show. This is just a show where we do live interviews of the best in the entertainment and in the business world of Detroit and surrounding areas. And
Happy 313 Day. I want to beat you to it.
see, I was finna.
I know. Go ahead.
So as y'all can see, that's why I'm all 313'd out up here. I got on my D hat, got on my D shirt, I got on my red wing scarf, you know, because it was 313 Day Monday. Turn it on a little bit. And I don't know why this is ringing like this. There we go. All right. But yeah, so I had to represent my Detroit today. Let me fix this mic. I gotta fix this mic, y'all, because it's gonna irritate me. Sorry about this.
Please hold.
Sorry.
Spivey Show. That's better.
And that's why. Okay. Now that's why.
Well, now you can hear me clearly and you.
There it is.
That's good.
Now we back.
Welcome back.
All right. So, like I was saying, I had to represent the D today, so I got on all my Detroit gear. I don't really do hats, but you know, I thought I'd wear me a D hat today. How I look on?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Well, I thought I'd do it today, so I'm killing them.
I'm actually jealous because you didn't text me and tell me we going Detroit style.
Well, you know, somebody told me to.
Mimi.
Somebody told me to tell you to one of our staff members.
Best staff member.
But you know, I figured it.
She's about
whatever. Well, look, y'all know y'all can catch us on each and every Wednesday at 7:30 on Facebook Live, YouTube, or DetroitHotRadio.com. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be tuning in to the Spivey Show.
That's right.
And we got a great show today. Today is Drummer Day.
Dun, dun, dun.
I declare today Drummer Day. Today is Don't Be Drummer Day because we have two dynamic drummers in the building.
All right.
Both of them two friends of mine, and I'm excited to have them in the building. My first guest, we got he doing this thing all over, and he keeps me working too, so I ain't mad at that.
He cool with me.
We got Mr. Justin Mason is in the house tonight.
Yes,
So and then my second guest, we also have he's making on the city as well. He's doing his thing.
Yeah.
He's a friend of mine as well. We got Mr. Chris Thomas is in the house.
Brother Chris.
Both great drummers. I can't wait to get them up here.
Yeah.
But before we do that, you know what time it is.
It's birthday blast.
It's time to do our birthday blast. This is just the time where we shout out some birthdays to our families and friends, and then even some celebrities.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got any birthdays this week?
I have a plethora of birthdays.
Wow, we both do. So go ahead.
Okay, so let me go least to first. So my cousin Kaylin, her birthday was the 11th. Happy birthday, boo.
All right.
She like my sister cousin.
All right, sister cousin.
My twin cousins, their birthday is tomorrow, and they are gonna be 23, I think. But they're in Atlanta. So happy birthday, twins.
The
Jalen and Jordan.
Okay.
My babies. And last but not least, my little niece turned 2 over the weekend.
Okay.
Little Michaela.
The Deuce.
Yeah, she my twin. She looked like me, act like her sister.
Well, happy birthday to all of them. I actually have a few.
And Bow Wow.
Bow Wow's birthday this week.
Yeah, Bow Wow birthday is March 9th. Don't ask me why I know.
I was about to say, I said that last week.
Oh, well, I wasn't here. So happy birthday, Bow Wow.
Well, I shouted out Bow Wow last week.
Oh, shout out.
Well, I have a few birthdays this week, actually. A lot of family. We'll start off with my little niece. My little niece's birthday, Zaria. We call her ZZ. I call her Niecey Poo.
You can't call her that.
But she's still my Niecey Poo.
Okay.
Then my cousin Kiara, her birthday is this week. We call her Kiki.
Everybody in your family got nicknames. Kiki, Zizi, Shishi, Fufu, Sunshine.
That's how we do. Pepsi.
Wait a minute. Whose name is Soda Pop Pepsi? Wait a minute.
We're gonna get off of that. That's my brother's name though. One of my older cousins turning 72, Miss Mary Ann. She had a birthday this week. So
happy birthday.
Definitely want to shout out our elders.
She's probably a cute church mother.
She is.
I know. I'm gonna be a fine church
Oh, my
mother.
family members fine.
Okay.
The old aunties, the old uncles, all of us fine.
Your dad do look nice.
Here we go.
Hey, Mr. Spivey.
Senior. You better watch out now.
Your daddy be in that drip. I might let
You
him
better-
go to get a little drink.
Can we move on? Can we move on?
Mr. Spivey look nice now. I'm just saying.
Look, I got a couple other little cousins. You watching the show too.
Hey, Mrs. Spivey, senior. Now watch how I get invited to all your family
Look.
functions.
Go on and tell that Auntie Niecy, come on by.
You call me Ma.
You tell that Auntie Niecy she can come on by. I'm gonna fry some fish.
I'll be there. Wait in my heart.
Please get off my daddy. Moving on, because I got some cousins, little Tavante. That's my little cousin. His birthday was also this week. And then Robert Hawkins, another one of my little cousins. His birthday was this week as well. It's a good drink there. That's a
Is
good
that
drink.
water?
Lemonade.
Oh,
Okay.
fresh from the lemon tree.
Right from the lemon tree. Got a couple of celebrities as we moving on. We got Common's birthday this week.
I love them.
We got Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry's birthday is this week.
Happy birthday.
We got Cash Doll. Her birthday is this week.
2 times for Detroit.
So I had her mixed up with K. Michelle,
How could
On.
you ever disrespect her like that?
but my sister made sure she corrected me.
Good.
So,
When I see your sister, remind me to give her a high five.
so
How could you confuse the two?
Well-
One is a giant and one is a midget. You
whatever.
just can never
They both
confuse
look like to me. They both,
them.
whatever.
beautiful.
But anyway, happy birthday, Cash Doll. And then number 2. And then Quincy Jones. His birthday is this week. Quincy Jones, Flavor Flav. Yeah, boy. His birthday is this week. Tamar Braxton, and then one and only the Queen,
You and I.
Queen
T.Y.
Latifah. She's celebrating her birthdays this week. So happy birthday to all the celebrities
That's my girl.
celebrating birthdays and all our family and friends. Happy birthday to everybody on our birthday blast. So we're gonna jump off of
I
that.
just want to say something real
Say
quick.
something real quick now.
None of these people on this list black cracks except Flavor Flav. His black crack. It's been cracked for a long
Flavor
time.
Flavor Flav black cracked.
It's cracked. Okay, I'm done.
Cracked
I'm done
out.
talking.
Cracked.
Okay, forget it. Just forget it. Next on this Spivey Show
So
is
look,
Tommy's topic.
Our Tommy's topic. I know this is just a particular topic that we discuss. We give our experiences and our opinions on. We ask that you get in the comments, put some comments in the comments,
Yes.
and chime in on our Tommy's topic. And today is a good Tommy's topic. Today's Tommy's topic. Let me get my card. I'm gonna make sure I read this right. So in Pennsylvania, employees walked out their job at a bar due to the names of 2 cocktails. And the 2 names were the Caucasian and the Negro. The
I'm sorry.
Caucasian is a
What?
cocktail made with liquor, and the Negro is a cocktail made with dark liquor.
Now, who's the bar owner? Is he a Negro or a Caucasian?
He's definitely a Caucasian.
Yeah, well,
And,
never going
um,
there. What's the name of the bar?
It's in Pennsylvania. And you know what? That's what I didn't get, the name
Yeah.
of the bar.
Don't
And I'm gonna
go
have
there.
that next week for y'all.
Don't go there.
But I got a couple questions for y'all. Number one, would you be offended if you walked
Yes.
in a bar and saw a drink called the Caucasian
Why
or
didn't he just call it
the
black and white?
Negro?
Why didn't he just say black? or
Can I
white?
get a double shot of that Negro?
No, Negro. No, you cannot.
Give me a
No.
double shot of that Negro.
The Negro and the Caucasian. Can I get a triple Caucasian? I don't need no more Caucasian. No,
So
thank
look,
you.
real quick, I just want y'all to put some comments in the comment. Would you be offended?
Yes.
Would you order it?
No,
Would you? What if it's your drink though? Like, what if it's your drink? Like, what if the Caucasian?
So what if I want white and dark? Can I get a mixed baby? Can I get an interracial?
It's called a Mexican. Get you a Mexican.
That's great. Can I have an interracial?
Can I get a Mexican?
No. First of all, that's highly inappropriate.
I agree.
It's highly inappropriate for a white person to open up a bar and call it whatever, and then have drinks called the Caucasian or the Negro. That's too close to nigga for me.
Well,
I'm good.
Well,
why you ain't just call it black or white?
The employees felt the same way, and I believe it was the number of like 12 employees walked out.
Have walked out. Good for them.
And everybody walked out.
That button to clap like.
Yeah, but they did walk out. And I guess my question to you guys, like I say, put some comments in the comments. Would you be offended? Would you order it? Last but not least, would you make a stand like that and leave your job for something you believe in?
How much is he paying?
Look.
I'm still leaving though, but I want to know if he can give me my check for the time I invested on thinking I'm gonna be here.
I'm not sure how much they were getting paid, but that's just a quick question to know that, you know, would you quit your job to make a stand for something you believe in? You know, because I know a lot of people probably wouldn't. Like, I need my job.
Yeah, but there's a
give me 2 shots of the Negro.
Can I get 3 of the niggas? Like, this is where my mind is. I can't imagine a white person walking in like, let me get 3 niggas. I mean, Negroes.
Negroes.
It doesn't matter. In my mind, that's how I'm going to hear it.
Yeah.
If I'm working there and I'm a black person, I heard them say, hey, let me get 3 of the Negro drinks. What? Scott, I'm about to
dark
jump
liquor.
This counter on you.
I got me a Negro right now.
Okay, no. No, sir. No, sir.
That's dark liquor right there.
I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Well, they didn't. I wouldn't, and I'd have beat them up, but that's just me.
No, I can't catch no charges.
But put some comments in the comments, y'all. Let us know what you think about that.
Yes.
And I'm gonna get the name of that bar for y'all next week, just so y'all know. It's in Pennsylvania. If y'all in Pennsylvania, don't go to that bar.
Don't go to the Negro versus the Caucasian bar.
There you go. Why? And then you know us, we'll make a short name for it, call it Cracker. Let me get one of them crackers.
See what I'm saying? No, that's too close to comfort. And white people gonna do the same with the Negro.
Give me a double shot of the cracker.
It's an excuse for them to say.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Well, we're gonna move off of that though. So put some comments in the comments. Let us know what you think about that. If you go to Pennsylvania, y'all know what it is. So we're gonna jump right into our ad. Y'all know this is the time where we do ads and commercials. If you want your ad or show or a flyer or a song to be played, call us down here at 313-523-2196. We would love to play it here on the Spivey Show. We want to promote you. We want to promote Detroit. We want to promote anything that's going on good in the city. So if you have any ads, commercials, I'm talking to business owners, bands, musicians and artists. If you have a flyer you want displayed, you got some new music you want us to play it on the show, call us down here at 313-523-2196 and we'll make that happen, right?
Thanks.
Yeah, we got an ad today too as well. We got an ad coming from Mr. William Titus. Once again, that was Mr. William Tyers, and as y'all can see, he does all type of drawings and artwork, character drawings and photo drawings. He also takes photos and
I know that one lady with that blonde hair with the big lips.
Who was that?
That's my cousin. That's my cousin. She had all the family with blonde hair.
Y'all make sure y'all go check him out. He does a lot of character drawings, like if you want him there for maybe birthday parties or any event you might have, give him a call, Mr. William Tyers. Yes. And he drew me a lot of times. So he does great work, as y'all can see. Give him a call and look out for him. Let's move on though, because I'm ready to get my guest
Let's
up
get our
here.
guest up
You
here.
ready for him?
Yeah.
Good, because I am too. And look, we're gonna get ready right into it.
Well, we're getting there.
Check. No, leave that alone. Oh, check.
Please hold.
That's goddamn mic. Check. Sorry, y'all. Sorry.
I just died and came back.
Sorry.
Lord have mercy.
We had some difficulties right there. But we back. All right. Like I was saying, I'm ready to get my first guest up here. He's a great drummer. He's a good friend of mine, and I'm ready to get him up here and get him on the show. Y'all put your hands together for none only than Mr. Justin Mason.
It's the Spivey Show. Welcome to the Spivey Show. Go and get everybody. It's the Spivey Show.
Yeah.
The Spivey Show.
Yeah. Mr. Justin, what's up, man?
What up, though?
Finally got
Hi,
you here on the
friend.
Spivey
Man.
Show.
My new best friend.
Oh, yeah, you know it.
Well, first of all, I just definitely want to thank you for coming on the show and taking the time out to come on the Spivey Show.
I appreciate it.
We definitely happily have you here, man. It's been a long time, but we got you on here.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, look, we're gonna jump right into this thing, and we're gonna go all the way to the beginning, man. Let's start from the start. So, my first question to you is, how old were you when you started playing the drums?
14.
14. That's a good solid age.
Yep.
Okay, would you started off up in the church?
In the church, 14, no lessons, just playing by ear. It was probably terrible, but through the years, I got better.
Say practice makes perfect. Huh?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's what's up. So who were the type of people that you were listening to at that time coming up? Like, were you watching anybody or you just self-taught?
As a kid, I was always playing on pots and coffee cans when I was little and always in the church. So going to choir rehearsal, I had seen that the drummer had left.
Right.
And my father was like, going down there and play them drums. You be playing at home. Go down there and play the drums. So
Well, them parents to do it.
yeah, I got on the drums, and that was the only time I really could practice was in rehearsal at church.
Okay.
And they seen that I was getting better and good, and I've been playing with them, starting at 14.
Wow, that's what's up. Did you always know that's what you wanted to do? Like, did you always want to be a drummer? Did you always want?
Yeah, I think I knew I was going to be a drummer. Even in high school, I used to have contests, banging on the tables.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Getting kicked out of class. But this one teacher in ninth grade, she did tell me a long time ago, there's always going to be a place for what you're doing.
Right.
There's a time and a place for what you're doing. And actually, after she said that, it was a couple of Sundays after that I had started playing in church.
Wow. So she
She
spoke it right
life.
into you.
That's good.
Definitely.
That's what's
After
up.
she kicked me out.
Of course, she had to
Now
kick you
she
out.
had to reprimand you.
But you the one banging on the desk.
But I won that contest who I was going to. I did win.
That's what matters. You did win.
I did win.
What
You
school did
did
you go
win.
to?
I graduated from Cody High School.
Okay, Cody.
Cody.
All right.
All right, that's what's up. All right, so look, so after that, you got good and you were in, and then you decided to start your own band. Tell us about Cold Cut Band.
In church, I had met this guy named Chuck Jackson. He was on the bass. And it was actually, he was there for his sister's funeral. And he was only playing by himself and he was singing the song. And then after I seen that, I told him, I said, man, you good on that bass. I'm gonna try to get you to play for the church.
Right.
And 2 months later, I got him in the church, and then he had brought a lead guitarist in the church as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I told them, we gonna make some money on the outside of church
Wow.
because y'all guys are good.
Right.
And I didn't know then, Chuck played with the Dramatic Temptations,
Everybody. Right.
everybody.
Yeah.
So he would actually help me, build a Cold Cut Band. And I started that, almost 15 years ago, almost 16 years ago.
Wow. That's a long time. And you're still going to this day.
Yep.
You're still doing your thing.
Actually, my first gig was just out here to Fiddle in Wayne.
Okay.
Playing out here was actually a bikini bar.
Right.
That was my first gig. I played at 211, a bunch of venues.
Yeah. All over. Yeah, you definitely have been all over. That's what's up. So look, tell us about your Thursdays, because you got an open jam session at Right Choice, located at 9157 Gratiot. Tell us all about that.
Yeah, the jam started last August. It's been going strong. Pretty much a packed house every Thursday, live jam. All musicians, singers come in. If you sing or play, you get in for $5. If you don't, It's $10 BYOB, good food, good drinks.
There it
That's
is.
every Thursday.
There it is, y'all. So if you want a good jam session on a good Thursday, you want to hear some good music, take yourself over there to Right Choice. 9157 Gratiot. East Side. That's for the East Side. And just in case, right, since we're there, why don't you go ahead and give them your social media just in case somebody want to follow you and maybe come to some of your events. What's your social media?
You can follow me on Instagram at Cold Cut Band, just the way it's spelled, COLDCUTBAND. And then I just have Justin Mason, Cold Cut Band on Facebook. I don't really do the band pages or none of that anymore.
Okay.
So, and while I'm talking, I just want to thank you again for having me on the show, Tommy. Thank you for playing with me every time I call you.
That's
you giving me your all. You the best, one of the best in the city, in the business, on them keys. So I appreciate that.
No, I thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
Well, look, number one, I thank you for calling me. You know, I don't take that for granted. And like I say, keeping me busy and, you know, and financially good. So,
you know, I'm take care of you, Tom. You know that.
So I appreciate you as well, man. And so let's talk about this name, Cold Cut Man. Where did you come up with that name?
Well, I started when I first started playing almost 16 years ago with Chuck and Pablo. I didn't even have a band name.
Mm-hmm.
We were just going in there playing because we could.
Right.
And then it was just us three, and so I called it the Cold Cut Trio. But you know, my dad plays in the band too on the tambourine, so he kind of felt left out. So I took off the trio and just made it Cold Cut Band.
There it is.
And I named it Cold Cut Band because some of the players I play with, they cold like you.
We cold out here, baby. Nah, that's what's up. No,
you wore this little scarf. You don't
hey,
know how to act.
Look, I got my little. So I actually won this scarf yesterday. We went to the Red Wings viewing party. I think you know a little something like that down at the soundboard. And I actually went up on stage and played one of their little games and won this scarf. So yeah, so I said I'm gonna wear this on the show tomorrow since I'm representing the D tomorrow. I like my little scarf. I don't do scarves or hats, but I thought you know, get jiggy with it today.
Godfather of the D.
So look, you mentioned that you play that your father plays in the band, the ex-Marine on time Marine.
That's right.
We call him Pops. And I played with my mother for years in a quartet group. I mean, it was just me, my mom, and a drummer for years. Tell the people the experience of playing with your father. Like, how does that feel?
It feels good because my father, he always wanted to be in the band. And a lot of people in my family or people that he knows don't know that he can play the drums.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he can play the drums.
Okay.
I went over one of his friends' house after rehearsal a while ago, and he was actually the ex-drummer of the church. And he had his little room set up with drums and speakers everywhere. You know, he played the song. And I was young, and my dad got over there. He over there playing the drums. I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
So a lot of people, like I said, in the family, a lot of people that he associated with don't know that he could play the drums.
I definitely didn't know. I've been knowing your pops for a long time. I definitely never knew he played drums. I figured he had some kind of timing though, because he tears them tamarines up. So
next time we gig, I'm gonna have him get up there.
Gotta put him on the set. Gotta put him on the set. Matter of fact, we got some rehearsals coming up. Put him on the set. When we...
You're right.
I can play the bell.
The bell.
Okay.
I can hit it once. So.
It's the tamarine. I mean the triangle. We go through this every week.
But do it ding like a bell or not?
The bells go doom.
I can play them too.
The tamarine go ding. We go through this every week.
Give it a cowbell.
But-
Cowbell.
You go,
I
doop,
play-
Yeah.
doop.
Yeah, that'll work.
What's up? Well, that's a great thing, man, to be able to share the stage with your family, with your father. Like I said, I did it for years with my mother, who taught me really everything I know about musicianship. And she was a musician for a long time, bass player, and we played together side by side. So it's a great feeling to be out there with your parents, man, especially when they're the ones who pushed you to get to that point. Exactly. So I know how that feels. That's a great thing. So what made you even want to put a band together? Was it just the money, or was it what was it that made you want to put the band together?
I used to hang out with Chuck, a while back, and they used to have on Kirchhoff, Pearls Underground.
Okay, yeah.
So on the weekends, they would always have live music, and we just go down there and hang out, and I just loved it, man. I loved it, and I knew I could make some money off of it. I knew I can it would be a good investment for me.
Right.
I know I'm a good drummer, but I think I'm a better businessman. That's
Right.
how, I think that's how I think of myself.
Right.
Good.
And to be truthfully honest, I was going to ask you about that as well. I run my own band, you run your own band. And what a lot of people don't know is the work it takes to run a band, to get a band booked, to have a band constantly work. But a lot of people don't really understand that part of it, you know. What's one of the biggest issues you run into with running a band?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say ego.
Okay.
You know, I keep my circle kind of small.
Yeah.
I don't care how good you are.
Right.
If your ego is bad and your professionalism is off.
Right.
So I ran into people who I hired that I would never hire again, and they probably play with people
All
way
over the
bigger
world,
than
right?
me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it don't matter. You know, if you got good professionalism and you halfway decent, I work with you. I'd rather work with a person like that.
I'll tell you one thing. That's definitely what got me a lot of work, because I wouldn't say that I'm just like the best musician out here,
Right.
but I get a lot of work because of my professionalism, like you say, coming prepared, being on time, those sort of things. So, and I agree. That's one of my big pet peeves as well, is the attitude, the whole aura.
Yeah.
While we're doing playing a set or whatever. So I would say that's one of my biggest problems as well as too. So, so
Need the good energy.
gotta have that good energy, good vibe, good, just be.
I don't run my own band, but I am a worship leader, and I hate when the energy is off.
Yeah.
Because you can feel it and it make a difference.
It'd be like, okay, I'm sorry your house was crazy this morning.
And you pretty
here to
much in the
work.
same position too, because you have to run and you have to lead a unit as well. So, you get the same issues and problems we get, so, but we're all in it and we're all doing a great job.
Oh, yeah,
we're all working.
Thank you, Seth.
We are still, performing and getting gigs, and you even got something coming up.
I got
I did my research on you too.
What?
Yeah,
You be doing your
I
homework.
research everybody. So we'll let you talk about that a little bit after this interview. All right. But we're gonna keep it rolling with you, man. So one thing we always asked every guest on the show is to give just one nugget of advice to maybe an up and coming drummer, or maybe somebody who just started their own band, or even somebody who's seasoned and still need a good advice. Just give one good nugget of advice you can give them.
I think the best thing you can do is stay humble. And if it's your thing, do it the way you want to do it.
Okay.
Don't try to copy nobody.
There it is.
Because whatever you do, you don't want to say, oh, you don't want nobody to say, well, that's just like such and such, or he do it just like, do it the way you want to do it. And that's the way I've been doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of myself.
There it is. There it is. And that's probably the biggest and the best advice you can give is we hear it all the time, don't we?
Yeah.
Be yourself. Be yourself. And so if you're out there listening and you just getting started, or even maybe if you've been in the game and just never knew what it takes to be big, is to be yourself.
Gotcha.
Do what you do to the best of your ability. I know that's my lane all
If
day.
they don't like you, they ain't for you.
That's right.
There it is. I know I stick to what I do, and I do what I do at the best of my ability.
Your ability, right.
You just
Yeah.
got to do it.
You got to do it.
Right.
Do it. Do it till you're satisfied. All right, here we go.
Yeah, Tom, you've been playing with me for what 6, 7 years?
It's been about that long.
It's
Yeah.
been a minute.
Yeah.
And you taught me a lot of stuff you don't know,
Right.
but you done taught me a lot of stuff.
And that's how it be, and believe it or not, I've learned as well being in your band. And a lot of people don't realize that they think people not paying attention. They think people not watching.
Right.
But people watching, people paying attention, people learning from you, and they'll never say it, they'll never tell you, but that's just how life is.
Yeah.
And I just do my part, man. I just have fun. I put it all out there.
Yeah.
Game is to be told, not sold, for the ones who
That's good.
It's
to be sold, not
it's to be told, not sold.
told, not sold.
There it is. Whatever I can
so-
do to help the next musician come up, I'm gonna do it. So, but once again, man, look, man, I want to thank you for coming on the
Thank
show,
you,
man.
man.
We had a great
Appreciate you.
interview, man, as well.
Appreciate you.
We're coming to the part. If you're a fan of the Spivey Show, y'all know what time it is.
Wrap it
It's time to wrap this thing on up.
It's my favorite part.
It's my favorite part of the show as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get you a beat going on here. I'm gonna give you a nice, good old school beat too.
Give me a beat.
And we're gonna kick that freestyle, get it going.
Yeah.
I know all rappers can, all drummers can rap, so I'm excited.
Oh, dang. You might be disappointed. But I'm gonna try a little something.
All right, here we
I'm gonna try a
go.
little something.
Here we go.
Finally made it to the Spivey Show. What? I had my interview.
Time to
It's time
go.
to go.
There you go. I was gonna help you get through this.
Hey, look, that's all we.
That's
ask
all I
for,
can
man.
do. That's all I can
Hey,
do.
look, hey, we want 6 bars, but if you got 1.5, we'll take that as well,
We're
man.
going to take
bars.
4 bars. We're going to
Dang.
take 4 bars. So we'll take one.
But we'll take that, man. We'll take that. But look, man,
I
once,
have fun, man. I have fun.
Good.
look, once again, we want to thank you for coming on the show. We want to thank you for being a good sport with the Wrap It Up. We want to tell you to keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing. And y'all support this guy. Like I said, on Thursdays, he's down there at the
Right Choice.
Banquet Hall on Gratiot, 9157 Gratiot.
That's Detroit.
Detroit,
Yeah.
still in Detroit. Yep.
Okay.
Like 94 in Gratiot area.
Okay.
Also go to his social media so you can follow him for his future shows. He have a lot of business and a lot of work going. So y'all guys go support this guy. Go support Cold Cut Band. Go support the old ex-Marine on Tamarine, Mr.
yeah.
Pops.
Oh, yeah.
Ex-Marine, no tambourine.
That's right.
Ex-Marine, no tambourine. That's a good jam.
That's-
I'm about to make that.
We've been saying that for years.
For years, I got it from
Ex-Marine,
them.
no
Yeah,
tambourine.
but again, we want to thank you, man. And anytime you want to come back, you're welcome.
Okay, I appreciate that.
And we'll see you on the next time, man. Y'all put your hands together
Thank
for the
you,
one and
thank
only, Mr. Justin Mason.
Good time. It's the Spivey Show.
Yeah, Detroit, what up?
What up, Joe?
Welcome to the Spivey Show. Go and get everybody. It's the Spivey Show.
Yeah,
The Spivey Show.
I'm feeling my hat. I might start wearing hats. What y'all think about that?
When I met you, you wore hats.
Huh?
When I met you, you wore hats. I was 16,
Sometime.
though.
Yeah, I was very
I
young
was
then. That's
15
when I
at
was
the time.
gangbanging.
Okay. He was not a gangbanger. He was a deacon. He was not gangbanging. Who were you ganging? The Bible? What?
I was a gangster deacon.
You was a full deacon. I need you to stop telling these people you was a gangster when I met you. You was in
Look.
church playing the keyboard. Come on.
That was
Oh,
my
your
day
group
job.
Sounds great.
That was my day job.
Okay. Not
Look.
you was a killer at night.
I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
Demon Slayer, huh?
You know how we do. Look, real quick, while we got a quick second, I want you to tell the people about what you got going on.
Okay, so I would, but I don't know the name of the church. But anyway, I posted on my social media. Again, I'm singing next Friday night.
Isn't it
for
Kingdom something?
Kingdom. You know, I just saved the addresses in my phone.
I did my research, but I didn't write it down. But it is
See,
Kingdom
I can look
something.
it up, but I don't want to be on my phone.
Go ahead.
So I'll be there next Friday and I will be singing my single that is out. You guys know all about it. So it's called The Worship Medley on YouTube and SoundCloud by Niece Cam.
There it is.
Make sure that you check my social media for it. Matter of fact, next week I'm gonna post a flyer
Post the flyer.
in our ad
There we go.
because
Give us a call down at 313-523-2196.
so it'll be up next week, but I want you guys to please come out and see and hear me worship.
Y'all come
And
support
sing.
Miss Niecy Cam.
I'll be serious there. I'll be evangelist there.
She gonna catch the Holy Ghost and everything.
You know what? Jared always calls me youth pastor. Every time you see me, he like, hey, youth pastor, do you have anything going on tonight? Are you about to do a prayer circle?
Well, look,
I do love the Lord,
I do love the Lord.
but I do like a good time. Praise God.
Praise God for a good time. Jesus liked it a good time.
He did. That's why he changed that water into wine.
People don't understand that. They think you got to be
Stiff.
and bored because you believe in Jesus. Jesus, that's how you know people don't read their Bible.
They
And I'm not
don't.
going to turn into a preacher because she's like she said, I am a deacon.
And,
But people don't read their Bible because Jesus stayed at a
meeting.
function.
Yeah.
If you read his Bible, he stayed at a wedding reception, a jubilee, a Galilee, a revival. All of those are words for parties.
Okay. I don't disagree. Jesus was always out. Jesus was hood.
He had a good time.
He
He
was
had a
from
good
East
time.
Bethlehem. So
He went out,
definitely-
he had fun. He didn't sit at home and just pray, read the Bible, pray, read the Bible. No, he went out dancing. He went out and had a good time. He probably met some little Jesus women. Like, hey, how you doing,
I
little
hope that
Jesus
Jesus
woman?
did the right thing.
How you doing,
now.
little Jesus woman? How
Okay.
you-
Now we give you an entry. You love to take 6 miles. Just
Jesus was at the party like, hey, little Jesus woman, how you doing?
how he gonna call him himself Jesus woman? Get out. Not Jesus had groupies. I can imagine. I done-
Jesus was at the
You
party.
might- Lord, I'm not with this. I ain't saying all of what he's saying. I'm just saying that I'm
Jesus
sure
was at the party like, hey, little Jesus woman, what's up? What's up?
he was calling him himself.
Little Jesus
They
woman.
didn't know he was Jesus like that.
He-
Jesus, like until he died on the cross.
All right, Jesus was at the party like,
knew he
"Hey,
was a
you want
miracle
some
worker."
wine, little Jesus woman? You want some?
Lord, I did not say none of this. I just want you to, if you come back and you take us out
The moral of my
I-
story is y'all can go have fun if you some Jesus
little
people.
bit.
Meet you some Jesus women.
No,
and
no. On to the next subject.
we're gonna bring our next guest up here
You
because
about to
I'm
send us to
excited.
hell, and I don't want to go there. I don't like being high. Like, no.
Hey, God made me. He know what I do.
Okay.
Look, my second guest is in the house, y'all. He's a super drummer, man. He's doing his thing in the city. I'm excited to have him up here. He's another one of my good friends. Y'all put your hands together for Mr. Chris Thomas.
It's the Spivey Show. The Spivey Show. Go and get everybody. It's the Spivey Show. The Spivey Show.
Yeah, the one and only Mr. Chris Thomas is in the house.
What up?
What's going on, brother, man?
Great.
Man, well, look, first of all, I want to thank you for coming on the show, man, taking the time out. Appreciate it, man.
He's so smooth.
Look.
Anytime, dog.
That's Chris. Chris gonna be smooth all day, every day. And
I
you
think
be out getting Jesus with me. You don't be.
that's a good answer. That's a good
I'm gonna get
answer.
off of that.
You about to
Look.
send all of us? He ain't even doing that. He just got here.
Look, Chris, we're gonna jump right into this thing, man. First of all, once again, we want to thank you for being on the Spivey Show. We're gonna start right from the beginning, man. Let's go all the way to the beginning. When did you become a drummer? When did it start for you?
Like everybody else as a kid, you sit around and set up the pots, books,
Mm-hmm.
saucers,
Yep.
everything. You just graduate up. You finally get your chance to hit the drums. You just got to keep the beat,
Yes, sir.
keep the beat going, keep playing.
Okay. So, like, just like Justin, just like me, and of course, like you, we all did the whole pots and pans, books and tables, and
Bowls and plates.
bowls and plates. I got plenty of whoopings for pulling out my mama pots.
Y'all ain't care. Y'all said skip it. I gotta get this sound out.
Well, when it's in you, it's in you. You know what I'm saying? And I need you to talk directly in that mic and speak up a little bit. I got a couple of things saying out there where they can't hear you. So, and we want to make sure we hear all your words you say. So, what drummers were you listening to at that time? Like, was you watching anybody coming up?
My uncles,
Mm,
a couple of my uncles played drums, so I kind of picked up everything from them.
right.
Then when I was old enough to learn on my own, little marching band or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
just applied everything.
Okay, sweet. So you was in the marching band as well. What high school?
Henry Ford,
What?
Trojans.
You a Trojan?
Yeah.
I knew you was my dog for a reason, man.
Okay.
I was a Trojan as well. Yeah, I played the drum line.
My cousins went to Henry Ford.
I know all your little bad cousins.
They not bad. They were just.
They were bad then. They were all little bad little
No,
cousins.
they just were. They had tenacity.
Shout out to them Johnsons.
Shout out to the Johnsons.
Shout out to them Johnsons.
Love them.
But yeah, I didn't know that, man. I didn't see, that's why I love the Spivey Show, man. I learned so much about people I've been knowing forever. You know what I mean? And they come on the show and I just learn all kind of new things. So, so you say you were in the match, but were you under Miss Horse or was you under
Miss Horse.
Miss Horse? Okay.
Ski,
Ski.
Horse, all
Okay, yeah. So
Y'all was the Trojans and had a teacher named Miss Horse.
Miss Horse,
Right.
a big old lady too.
I believe it. She was a Trojan.
She's still living.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, she's still out here. So that's what's up. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So what's your favorite genre to play? Because I know you play a lot of bands. You play all over, man. What's your favorite genre to play?
I really don't have no favorite, bro.
Okay. You say just get you a song and a set. You ready to go?
I like playing everything.
Well, that's
I
cool.
don't discriminate on nothing.
You play in church too as well, right?
Yeah,
Did you grow up playing in church?
of course.
Okay, yeah. Okay. That's where you get your foundation from. That's where you get your
Come on,
foundation
all
from.
these men of God.
So look, man, you're a part of a few different bands. What are the name of the bands you're part of?
Right now, I play with the Project Band.
Mhm.
I currently go out of town with Radio featuring Arnell Carmichael.
Okay.
I play with a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
Soundproof,
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
East Davis. It's too many to name, man.
I agree, because you're all over and you're doing it all over. One of the Brian's you mentioned was the Project Band, which we had Mike Hicks on the show a couple weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was telling us about the Project Band. Tell us about Tuesdays. Let the people know about your Tuesdays.
Yeah, every Tuesday from 8 to 12. Come on out, check out some live music.
Mhm.
You can have fun if you can sing. Come up, sing. If you can play, come up and play.
So
Where's
it's pretty
it
much a
at?
jam session at Club Celebrity. That's located over there on Plymouth.
Yep.
Plymouth and
Um,
Schaefer, no, Hubble area.
Yeah.
Right.
give it to
What's-
me.
What is that side street?
That's Hubble and Schaefer.
Is
Mark
it
Twain.
Between Hubble and Schaefer.
between Hubble? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mark Twain, no.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, Mark Twain.
Yeah.
Right there, Club Celebrity. So since we're right there, why don't you go ahead and give them your social media just in case somebody want to catch you and follow you and maybe catch one of those shows.
I ain't really the social media. I'm just Chris Thomas on everything.
Chris Thomas on everything. So if
Nothing
you
special. No
You so humble.
hyphens,
Sound-
say not a hyphen, no smiley face,
No underscore.
no underscore, it's just Chris Thomas.
That's it.
So all across the board, Chris Thomas, Facebook, Instagram, y'all go ahead, look him up if y'all want to follow him and catch maybe some of those coming up. And go ahead and support that Tuesday night. Y'all start at what, 7? 8. Starting at 8 at Club Celebrity over there off Plymouth between Schaefer and Hubble. And it's a jam session, so if you can sing, if you can play. So you got a Tuesday night spot, you got a Thursday night spot. Wednesday, you watching the Spivey Show.
Right. Don't change that. You can't go nowhere on Wednesday. You busy.
From
It's
7:30 to 8:30.
You can go anywhere at 9 o'clock as long as you.
You won't be there
7:30.
till 9. So y'all go ahead and support that as well.
Yes.
And so let me ask you this, man. I know you played on other people's music. Have you ever thought about putting out your own music? You got any music?
Not of my own. I played on my auntie's
Yep.
single.
Miss May Bell, which we also had her on the show a couple weeks ago. as well. Actually, last week, was that last week, May
That
Bell?
was not last week, the week before.
Week before.
I love May Bell.
Yeah, she actually sung the song right here on the show.
She made him cry. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
She made you cry.
The same
Wow.
thing.
You cried.
Her voice is so. Ugh.
That's a guy, you ever heard a guy play bass named Dave Henderson?
Dave Henderson. That name sounds familiar.
He's a great jazz bassist. I play on a couple of his tracks too.
Okay.
So
All
check
right.
him out, though.
Yeah, what you say his name is?
David Henderson.
David Henderson.
The Mike Harrington cat.
Okay, yeah. So Mike, we had him on the show last season. That's my man. Man, we trying to get everybody in Detroit on this show. I swear to God, we is.
Yes.
If you out there and you want to be on the show, y'all contact us. We want everybody on here. But yeah, so I know you May Bell's single, Love Changes. And like you said, you've been on a lot of other things. Start thinking about putting your own project out, brother. I think that would be a good thing for you. Maybe not. We'll see.
Said I think about it.
Call me, I'll produce it. Call me.
It's a lot of work.
It's definitely a lot of work and a lot of time you have
Gotta
to.
come up with the ideas.
Mhm.
Got to get the cats to play with you.
Yep. But you got it. You can do it. I think you can do it. I think you can do it.
He's so chill.
Yeah.
I feel like I should get my recliner and just be like, "So what else should we doing on the weekend?" Like, what's going on?
Well, you know what? That's been Chris forever, man. He's always been a cool cat. Like I said, I've been on him for a while now, and He's always been cool to get out of pocket. He's a both ways. He never get out of pocket socially or on them drums. He stays in the pocket and does his
That's so
thing.
good.
He
That
stays
was
solid.
good.
It was, wasn't it?
You worked on that all week, didn't you? He stays in the pocket always.
Always.
On the drums and off the drums.
On and off drum. He
That's how I
stayed.
learned, man. That's how I learned. I had an uncle that would never let me get out of the pocket.
Right.
Guitar, never let me get out of the pocket. I used to go see everybody that's playing with him. They all over the place.
Mhm.
But he would never let me get out of the pocket.
Well, I'm glad he did that, man.
Finally worked out for me.
That's what
Good.
keeps you working. That's definitely what keeps you working. One thing I hate is a busy drummer. And don't get me wrong, I like the bells and whistles when they supposed to be there. But when you giving me a roll every 4 counts.
Gotta get it all out.
If you don't stop rolling.
Stop rolling, fool.
Some people got a lot of stuff in their pocket, man. They gotta get it out.
Yeah, you're right about that. But,
Not on my set. Don't get it
but-
out on my set.
but you know what though? Tell the importance of really keeping a solid pocket for these drummers out here, man.
The importance. Okay. Like if you keep in the pocket, then that gives everybody else in the band a chance to put what they supposed to put on there too.
Mhm,
You know what I mean?
mhm,
So if you locked in that pocket, the bass can lock with you. Guitar can lock with you.
mhm.
Keys can lay his melody down.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be spots where you can roll, where you can put fills in.
Mhm.
But when you come back to that pocket
On the one.
on the one, you see how the song just,
Flows better.
you know what I'm saying?
You're right about that. I'm gonna say a couple of things about that. Everybody thinks staying in the pocket only relates to a drummer.
It don't.
A lot of people don't know that every instrument has a pocket. Bass player has a pocket, keys have a pocket, guitar has a pocket.
When a drummer holding the pocket down, it make everybody else.
It
hold
keeps
down.
everybody else in the pocket. That's right. So it starts with the drums. If the drum in a nice pocket and that bass lock in his pocket, and then them keys like, whoo, I need to go hear some music tonight.
Right.
That just made me feel good, you know. So, but yeah, it's definitely important about that pocket drummer. So definitely learn that, and that keeps you working.
Definitely.
Keeps you working. And we want the bells and whistles when it's supposed to be there.
When they ask for it,
And get a drummer song.
nah, let everything out.
You know, then you let them have it. Let them have it. I know that's when they give me a solo, I gives it to them. You hear me?
And the keys, pick it up.
You know it. You know it.
You be picking up the keyboard.
Well, you know.
I've seen them bite it one time.
Okay, wait a minute. Sorry, if you didn't put them teeth in that thing.
Hey, when the music hits you, you got to go with where it goes.
With your teeth?
You got to let it all out. You got to let it all.
Hey, bit the cord out. Spit it down.
You're so dramatic. You're so dramatic with this.
That's a good show right there. I'll pay to see that.
I pay to see
I'll
it
pay to
too.
see that. Look.
It's going right on World Star.
What kit you playing these days, man? What's the name of the kit you got?
Got a couple of them. I play my little small Questlove now.
Okay.
More compact.
Yeah, a lot of people going with the smaller compact sets these days.
If I'm on a big stage, I either probably use my Mapex or my Gretsch.
Okay.
Just,
What would-
just for visual purposes. Say
Mhm.
for instance, music hall or something.
Yeah.
Put a big setup, so if somebody is sitting back there, they can see it. Drum.
I hear you. That makes
Anything
sense.
else, I use a small kit.
Okay. So what's the thing? Okay, so with everybody jumping into this small kit thing now, is it mostly for just convenience, or is it a better sound, or what's the deal with the small set as a drummer?
For me, it's convenience.
Okay.
It's not carrying so much.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then even though you got to carry certain pieces, it ain't as heavy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now you can put it all on one cart, roll it out at one time. They got to make two or
Two, three trips, yeah.
and back
That was
again.
half the reason why I stopped being a drummer.
Oh, man.
It's too much equipment. And
You got like
when
19 things to set up
yeah.
just for one set.
And see, when I first started playing keys, you know, I just had a keyboard about this size and a little amp. So it was like, oh yeah, that's all I got. Took one trip. But now I done evolved. I got, you know, 2, 3 keyboards, stand, speakers, 2, 3 speakers. So now I'm carrying just as much equipment as I was as a drummer.
Not as much, but
You'll be fine.
I did downsize though. I did downsize. I went from carrying the big old 88 boys to now I'm down to,
heavy, ain't they?
man. And I had a Yamaha S90,
Oh, yeah.
the old school one. And that boy was heavy.
Dollar for that joint.
Man, Dolly, a helping hand.
Wow, I thought I had it, but I just be carrying my heavy purse.
Wow, just the
Hopefully they
person.
have mics. Now I got the yell.
Heavy purse.
That's it.
Sound just like a singer.
Yeah, you got to come ready. You know, y'all carry that equipment. My equipment is attached.
I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, but you also got to be locked and loaded.
Mhm.
Pieces still,
Mhm.
stuff still.
That's why the purse had.
Well, you
Yeah.
have to, yeah.
Right. That's why your purse heavy.
Oh, I'm a black woman. I got to protect myself.
You
Watch
carry-
your time.
I know that's right. So look, man, what's up? You got anything up? Any shows? Anything coming up?
Yeah, play this Friday. I'm playing at the Rooster Tail with the Prolifics.
Okay. Okay. With the Prolifics. Okay. At the
Yeah.
Rooster Tail. Down at
April 27th, we at the Music Hall with Andre Ward.
okay.
Uh, May 20th, California.
Just staying busy, making all that money, man. Give me $1.
I can't think of. It's on the calendar.
What?
Well, look, y'all make sure y'all go
Got 'em
support him. Go to his website. I mean, not his website, but go to his social media. That way you can follow where he's gonna be and support his shows. You know, like he said, he's all over and he's doing it all over. He's playing it with the Project Band over there on Tuesdays for the jam session.
Yes, sir.
So y'all make sure y'all go support, man. And one thing we ask every guest to do is just give a nugget of advice to maybe an up and coming drummer that may be out here doing their thing. What would you give them? Just one little nugget of advice.
Let's see. You can never stop learning.
That's right.
You
That's-
know, I can learn from old people, young people, because everybody got their own point of view
Yeah.
of how the song's supposed to be
Mhm.
played.
You're right about that.
So he played it this way. I wouldn't have thought of that, so I learned something.
You're right.
I mean,
Yeah.
You're right about that.
and then you just build your vocabulary on your music.
Hmm.
Next thing you know, you just got all type of ways you can go with one song.
Yep.
Just from hearing somebody else play it.
Yep, you're absolutely right about
So
that.
never stop learning.
Never stop learning, man. That's great advice, man. As long as I've been playing, as much as I have learned, I'm still learning.
Still
Yeah.
learning.
And I still can be taught. And there's still things for me to learn. That's what people don't realize. Oh, I learned it all.
There's too much music. to
Man,
learn it
it's
all.
Yeah.
man, it's still so much for me to learn. So, and you know, and my mother always taught me to pay attention because a person can always teach you, even if it's one of two ways. They may teach you something new you didn't know, or they may teach you something you don't need to do.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? See, you can learn both ways. See, people think, oh, I can't learn from him. He's under me. He ain't played as long as me. Well, sometimes they can teach you the things not to do.
Right.
Because I done learned a lot of things not to do by
Same.
watching,
Same.
going to their shows. Like, so
Can't do that.
we can't do that.
Yep.
Oh, don't do that song. Yeah, things of that nature. So that's a great piece of advice right there, to never stop learning, and then always be willing to be taught. If I could just piggyback off your advice, be willing to be taught, man. People think they
good.
cannot be taught because they're at a certain level or a certain name and think
Yep.
they can't be taught. Just know y'all can always teach me. If you got something to make me better, teach me.
And if it's something you want to know, ask.
Ask.
Yeah.
Don't be scared to ask.
That's a good question there. I've been asking a lot. I'm self-taught, so I asked a whole lot of questions.
I didn't. I used to be like, they sweet. Let me go watch it on YouTube though.
Right.
See for myself. But yes, I agree. You should ask my question.
Don't be afraid to
That's
ask
how
at
you
all.
learn.
That's definitely a thing. Well, look, man, look, Chris, I definitely want to thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate you taking the time out for the Spivey Show. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely welcome anytime you want to come on, and anytime you got anything going on, just give me a call. We'll set you right back up. And
Yeah, but don't leave too fast.
because what time is it?
It's the best time to wrap it up.
It's time to wrap this thing up. If you're a fan of this show, y'all know what that means, right? So
I feel like you about to be like, listen, I am Chris Thompson. He just,
Thomas.
oh, excuse me. You got his name wrong on this card. I can't find it.
Said I'm sitting here chilling at the Spivey Show. Said I'm sitting here chilling at the Spivey Show. Said I'm sitting here chilling at the Spivey Show. We had to wrap it up session trying to think of some flows. I'm sitting here chilling at the Spivey Show, sitting right here with his co-host. I'm sitting here chilling at the Spivey Show. We had to wrap it up session trying to come up with flows. Sitting here chilling at the Spivey Show. The taste buds going crazy at the taste of
smoke.
That was
Hey,
good.
that was dope. I mean, if that wasn't, that was almost a hook, man. I'm about to put that on a hook, man.
See, you're chilling
And
at the Spivey Show. That was fire.
And it was so cool. You about the coolest brother I know, man. Well, look, man, thanks again. Appreciate you for the good support, and appreciate you for being a good support with the wrap it up. Once again, Lord, if you want to come on back with anything, just let us know. Y'all put your hands together for the one and only Mr. Chris Thomas. We're gonna have a
It's the Spivey Show. Welcome to the Spivey Show. Oh, we get everybody. It's the Spivey Show. The Spivey Show.
They've been bringing it on these wrap it ups, haven't they?
Now listen,
Season 2, I don't know. Season 1 got to run for their money.
sitting here chilling at the
Spivey
Spivey
Show.
Show.
Hey.
Spivey Show.
Put the Spivey Show. Hit us with the hook.
See,
didn't
I
he?
know. Now that's gonna be my song because you already have a theme song that you haven't worked on for me yet. So I'm just gonna take that one
Well,
because I got shouted out in it actually.
he said sitting with the co-host,
That's me.
sitting in the taste the smoke. He was sweet
That
with
was,
it.
that was
Yeah, he
kinda
was sweet
cool.
with it.
Okay.
That was a good. I like that. Had a good show today. What you think about
I
today?
agree.
Yeah, it was a good thing.
Got some new friends now.
Yeah,
Love it here.
and I'm supporting my Detroit. Just in case, let me make sure everybody
We are
see it.
gathered here today
For
at
the
the
Chief.
Spivey Show.
Detroit Day. You know what I'm saying? Well, look, y'all tune in next week because we got a great show next week as well.
We have a great show every week.
You know what? Next week we're gonna call it Vocal Week.
You gonna ask me to solo?
I got two.
I
got
have
two-
tried
I got
Oh.
two.
over and over. Come on, lift your hand. But there is no other way.
There's no other way. That was my jam too.
Mine too. I really feel like there is no way.
Don't go to church. Don't go to church right now. We'll be ready in a minute. But y'all tune in next week. We got some great vocalists in the house. We got Miss Isis DeMille. I believe I'm saying it right.
That is the way you
Isis
say it.
DeMille. I believe that's the right way to say it.
Yeah.
But she's a great vocalist, and I can't wait to have her on the show. And then we got a Mia Johnson will be in the house.
She my cousin.
She might be. We have to
You
check
know
that
them
out.
Johnsons.
You know them
This is
Johnsons.
My cousins. It's a lot of them. This is my cousins.
She might be a cousin or two, auntie or something. But
Maybe.
uh,
Let's see.
but y'all tune in next week. We got Miss Isis DeMille and Mia Johnson, two dynamic vocalists, and they're going to be in the house next week. So y'all tune in. We want to thank our guests
Yeah.
from this week, Mr. Justin Mason
And
Chris Thomas.
yeah.
Want to thank them for being on the show today.
See,
We
I
appreciate
know you spelled
them.
his name wrong. I know I'm not crazy.
I didn't spell it
This-
wrong.
Yes, you did. This car said Chris Thompson. This car said Chris Thomas. You done had him correct me before he shot to be out on his floor.
Well, quit reading my cards.
Chris Thomas, everybody.
You didn't hear me mess up his name, did you?
Yeah, but I seen you mess up his name.
I scratched the P out anyway.
Okay. Thank you to our guests. We
We
want
wanna thank our
It was
guests.
such an honor to meet you guys.
Mr. Justin Mason and Chris Thomas. We want to thank our crew, Mr. William and Mimi back there handling the
Yes, we love you.
back behind the scenes. We want to thank Curtis Huffman and a Taste of Smoke Barbecue. Barbecue.
Don't smell none today. I'm just confused.
And just so y'all know, he will have corned beef this Friday for St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
So come on down here at the Taste of Smoke
$15. Get you some
down here
corn.
on Michigan and Wayne
Yes.
and get you some corned beef and cabbage and mac and cheese.
Starting on Friday.
And all that
And-
good and turkey. Wait a minute. I was about to say it too. And turkey ass. I was gonna say it because we can say whatever we want to say on the Spivey Show.
Hey, go ahead, turkey
But
butt.
turkey ass
Okay.
is what it is. It won't be none of that though. Just corned beef,
Y'all just
and
eat
cabbage.
booty.
Just-
Okay.
turkey booty.
I want
For the
some
ones who
turkey
don't
booty
eat
on
beef.
rye.
For the ones who don't eat beef, it's turkey booty.
I'm done. What a little turkey butt.
Look,
Extra
I'm trying to
muscle.
wrap this show up and y'all just playing. Okay, so once again, we
I was just trying to picture somebody saying, "Can I get some turkey booty?"
let me get some of that turkey booty.
Can I get a turkey booty club?
Let me get that turkey booty on rye cut in half.
Shut up.
All right, look, I'm trying to say my thank yous. God, I'm trying to say my thank yous, and y'all want to talk about turkey ass.
I don't want the turkey butt.
So just so we clear, Taste the Smoke does not serve turkey ass. It will be corned beef and cabbage, mac and cheese, and that kind of stuff. Would you have your regular menu as well? And he'll still have his regular menu, so you still have your ribs, briskets, and chicken as well. So y'all come on down here Friday. Before you get drunk, come eat so you don't be throwing up.
Don't drunk drive.
Let's thank my producer, Miss Andrea LB
Ew.
in DetroitHotRadio.com. We want to thank you for all that you do. And then we want to thank you for tuning in. We know you didn't have to, so we don't take that lightly. And we want to appreciate you for
No,
tuning
you
in
had
to
to. You had
the
to.
Spivey Show. You had to. And tell a friend.
And tell your friend to tell a friend.
Tell your friend to
aunties,
tell a
cousins,
friend.
and them.
Tell all of them. Tell Pookie and them. Tell them to tune in. You can see us on YouTube.
Don't
You can
tell
see us
Pookie.
on Facebook or DetroitHotRadio.com.
That's true.
So
Pookie, you just watch us from the TV or something.
Tell-
Don't come up here. You steal and
don't
stuff. I want you to steal from me.
don't come up here, Pookie,
Thank you.
but still tune in. And always remember, y'all, live to shine and shine on. Holla! See you in the squalor.
Get some turkey booty this weekend.
Give me a turkey booty.
It's the Spivey Show.
Extra meal,
Yeah,
cut
what
in
up,
half.
Detroit? Welcome to the Spivey Show. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. The Spivey Show. The Spivey Show.
We're gonna have a good time.
It's the Spivey Show. The Spivey Show. Go and get everybody. It's the Spivey Show. The Spivey Show.